Stephen A. Smith, you got a little problem with Jaylen Brown. Y'all going back and forth in the media. Let's hear it.
Because it's Jaylen Brown as it pertains to this relationship with Jason Tatum, based off of what he said, this is his favorite year. You got knocked out in the first round. The Boston Celtics, one of the top 2 most storied franchises, if not the most storied franchise in the history of basketball annals, lost a 3-1 lead for the first time in its history, in its postseason history. And its star this season, and one of its top 2 preeminent stars over the last 7 years, goes on camera 24 hours after losing. Not 6 months, not 8 months.
Now, he's story building right now because this is not exactly what Jaylen Brown was discussing. But you can use Jaylen Brown as a trampoline to get to where you want to. I want you guys to know this approach. He's doing it right now. Because what Jaylen Brown was talking about, like, look, this year, because they gave me the keys, and some things he couldn't say, you just had to infer, you just had to know. I led this team. I was an MVP candidate. We were way above expectations without Jason Tatum. And bringing this team together when everybody kind of was tapping out at first in terms of, oh, what were we going to do without Tatum? And bringing it together, this was his favorite year, best year. And instead of just taking that in this pure sense, and we all can understand that, right? You undermanned, but you pulled it off. How good does it feel when you have daddy duty and you got you got dad's daycare and you took care of all the kids, you kept the house clean, you made the dinner, everything, and wifey was gone on a trip, girls trip, and you just held it down. And then somebody be like, oh, you know, what was good about it? You like, yo, man, I held it down. It was a great time. We enjoyed. You can't say that because what? We're not better. It's not as good as when mama here. We ain't win with mama. Like, let this man just tell you what he felt. What do they say in arguments? Don't tell me how to feel. And now we're going to listen to this construction of how he should have felt. If you win it all, you're supposed to feel the best. Anything less is you should feel less. That means you haven't played sports. There have been games when I have went off and we lost. Don't ask me how I felt out there. I felt great. There are games where we won. I didn't do a damn thing. I mean, I should have just stayed at home. And everybody all pumped and let's go out now. And I'm like, I don't feel like I really earned this one. I don't deserve this. I felt conflicted. Even though I'm smiling we won, I'm happy. But inside, I'm not fulfilled. That's all Jaylen Brown was saying, Stephen A. Come on.
The next season, 24 hours after losing a 3-1 lead, and says this was his favorite year.
3 games at home.
3 games at home.
Now this is the difference between media, like, intentions. Because like when you're on legacy media, trust me, I've been there. Like, this is an easy one. This is like obvious, whether it's genuine or not. I'm not gonna say which one of these 3 is really speaking from the heart, but I know somebody gonna say it. How in the hell could you not win a ring and then go up there and be happy? Because 29 teams don't win a ring. You trying to tell me that 29 teams and every player on there is unhappy? Remember when Giannis had to break it down to some reporter when they were talking about him losing and him not winning it all there? And he was like, do you even understand the process? Do you even understand how it goes? Do you understand how it is? Do you? Remember that? Oh, it was so good. I wish I had that right now.
You can't do that. And oh, by the way, you want me to make it worse, Mike Wilbon? Kendrick Perkins just pointed out that Jason Tatum hasn't appeared on Jaylen Brown's program. You know where Jason Tatum was? Right here on First Take. Jason Tatum. So in other words, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum showed up on First Take before he showed up on your damn show.
I'm going to interrupt that how and go, come on, man. Like, is this gaslighting? I don't know what it is, but this is like provoking some, like, dog, that doesn't mean anything, or it means everything. But the point is, let them work that out. Why are you poking at that? You want beef with them? This is tough. This is tough to watch. This is nasty work right here, as they say in the streets. It's nasty work.
How? And then this is stuff that's just flying over your head? You think nobody notices that that hasn't happened. You're saying it's the year that Jason Tatum was down with an Achilles tear is your favorite year?
Yeah. Yes, because when Jason went down, everybody thought that our team was going to go down, but I helped lift them up. And I didn't do it by myself because it's a team. I got the most out of the guys. I got the most out of myself. I can't be happy for that. You think that means that I am wishing for his downfall? Oh, because you have been taking notice of all that I've been doing. Now you want to tell me how I should feel. You got snubbed from the Olympic team. You know you mad at Jason Tatum because they think he's better than you. Dog, my deal is bigger than his. Like, you don't understand what I'm smarter than him. Like, let me, like, you don't know what Jaylen Brown's over there saying. Dog, I got my wins too. Don't trip, Crip.
The year that Jason Tatum had to sit out, this closeout Game 7 because of the injury he incurred in Game 6, that's your favorite year? The year that you lose 3-1, of all the stars in the history of the Boston Celtics, you the only one because you were driving a bus. Ain't nobody pointing to Jason Tatum. He was sitting.
Right.
He was sitting.
What if, I'm just interrupting now because I'm mad. I'm actually kind of like, this is not it, dog. No one's into sports for this. Like, you're going to tear apart this team that has 2 stars. Like, this is Kobe Shaq day one, and somebody got on air in 1997 and started trying to beef them up and try to make them pit against each other. And then it actually comes to fruition, and then we're like, where'd this come from? Y'all, look, do you remember when Magic Johnson had to start because I think Kareem was hurt or somebody had to play center? Remember that, like his rookie year, and he balled out? What if after that game, and I don't know if it's true or not, maybe they did, Magic, what was your best part of this season or this game or this year? And he said, I had to play center, and I gave him 40. You mean you were happy that Kareem was hurt? No. I'm happy. It wasn't day one, so that helped. But at the 2, he's like, dog, you asked me how I felt. What the hell you talking about? Like, dog, don't make it more than it is. Your question was answered, unless that wasn't really your question.
Street clothes. You the only one. The only star in the history of the Boston Celtics that ever lost a 3-1 lead and surrendered it, and that's your favorite year. Why? Because you and your teammates developed better chemistry and camaraderie?
He said that like it's a diss. You ever hear somebody talk to you and they try to, oh, you think you fresh because you smart? Yeah, actually I do. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, instead of, they make your positives a negative. They say, oh, you feel good about this year because you helped your teammates and had camaraderie and chemistry? Yeah. Oh, I love this. Dog, stay with me. I've only been doing this live show, 3 months. 3 months. I think 3 months. December, late December, 4 months. What? Damn, 5 months. It's May? Cinco de Mayo. Okay. 5 months. Dog, we have 5X'd in our numbers, right? We've had some peak numbers and 20-some thousand people watching at the same time. Like, it's going. Why? Because they going to always feed us. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean good stuff. We started celebrating LeBron. We giving Jordan his props. Stephen A. his props for reuniting with Stephen A. and Skip. First Take reunion. We give out flowers, but come with flowers when you pull them out the roots. You get some flowers, you get some dirt too. That's what happens when you pull them flowers.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you overcame adversity?
What happens? What's the remedy? Given all these things you're pointing out, I'm with you. But that's why I brought up the whole trade thing again. What are you going to do about it?
I don't mind. But what I'm saying is the first order of business is that he needs to be quiet and, like Big Perk said, go on vacation unless you're trying to get traded.
Oh, we doing that now, huh? Shut up and dribble. Blah, blah, blah. First of all, what if he want to get traded? You act like you got a better design. Anybody got a better design for your life than you? Now, I understand this is fodder, so he got to say something. But come on, man. Don't act like that man ain't thinking. Don't act like that man ain't out there trying to do it. Beat it up in the comments. Like this show, subscribe to this channel, become a member. Right now, become a member. Oh, testify right now. I need 3 people to come to the front, like in church. I need 3 people to come to the front. Show me your commitment to the law. Commit to this show right here. Love to you guys, man. Or hit that super chat. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.